Now Mrs. Tenderness, it ain't been that long, you should remember this. I gave you a trail of evidence leading like sentences, a point you need to check for those references. I peep your cleverness, my sensibility shocking. How they allowing me to mention this? Unlike Ms.Diva, she's blinded, I don't believe her. I'm bothered by the things I do to keep her much sweeter than anything in this world that tries to sweep her. I found her on her feet, we both barely standing weaker. Hard to say I found you where the worst things in this world already keep you. I don't wanna be greedy, I ain't saying that. I ain't got no player saying that. I want you, Miss Tenderness, but I'm waiting for Ms.Diva, she won't say it back. Wanting is a thing I've learned to live with, I'm okay with that. You could put your head on my shoulders, if I don't lay with that, I sincerely apologize. My emotions colder than some dairy packs. Unlike the times I was really unaware of that. Been some years to relations with Ms.Diva and Miss Tenderness. All the patience and shit I've learned could've kept me from upending shit. I just ain't knew what I want, young and recklessness. All I knew to do was to flaunt. To know what you want is knowing what you didn't want to happen. I ain't no fortune teller projecting how far we could travel in a world we map in no direction. North, east, west, and south, I'm stepping in affection. Knee high, if you don't see why, don't know what you want from this. Got magnetic pull like a compass gets. Attracted to my opposites, attached to what I hate. We don't need to relate, I like how toxic gets. I ain't never know a love at first sight that was honest like a goalie to a soccer net. All I hear about is true love. What kind of love is that which liars get? It's all I know and wish for. In retrospect, Miss Tenderness observing gave my ego some replenishment. Shit, I ain't big-headed, a college dropout. All I'm good for is this penmanship. Not a great texter, testament to all the effort you get. Just like Ms.Diva, when alone I could be negligent. Can't disturb my temperament, in tune with all the time I spent with you on my mind. Conscious like breathers, unconscious when my heart could rest. Too much of anything could bleed you. I'll give the sun, the moon, the earth, the stars, and each their opposites. Too much of anything could bleed you deeper, deeper. Like Freddie Gibbs came through the speaker. Lethal feelings of stone cold slabs in a poem. A four-letter word, tap in when I'm alone and you ain't cracking this code. It ain't how I prefer it, I'd rather the noun, adjective, and verb forms. The groove to interlock with one another and hold. Romance, romantic, breaking limits so romantically. The days we never count, but these words react with other plans. At first it's love, then I'm throwing up my arms and hands. Miss Tenderness, Mrs. Diva, misunderstand me. I don't want no complications, I'm too calm to clock locations. Except for mapping out my movements carefully. Vocations like a vow I'll never break in a music verse. This track will never skip if you can bear with me. Or spare me like how Miss Diva would hurt me more than be lethal. Miss Tenderness, I need you there for me. Need you to care for me. Ms.Diva, I mean Miss Tenderness, I need you there for me. I need you to care for me.